Here. So, this is my first breakdown in 2006 and that. This is what the guy did right. I came to Illuminati's, picked up a pizza. I was leaving, going back to the house. I was upset. This guy was with his 2 children. My window was down, playing loud music, like The Big Short. He gets in there, beats on the drums, he plays loud music. And I'm playing loud music, and I'm fucking raging, getting rid of my anger. And he looks over and he says to me, "Love the song. Good shit. Rock on." And it settled me down. He didn't say, "Turn that shit down. Stop raging." He said, "Good shit." He was with 2 kids, but he wasn't lying. He liked the song. He told me the truth. And his kids smiled. But it wasn't pretend. It wasn't make-believe. It was true reaction. The truth. Nothing but the fucking truth, God says. And anything less, you're not sanctified. 1 inch of a fucking lie, and you're satanic. That's your first step to being a demon. And every lie after makes you more demonic. And it tells you that in the Bible. Nothing but the fucking truth. This way, people can't prop themselves up as false idols and say, "I did this." That's why we have plagiarism and many other things. We don't allow false idols. People who truly did the work are what? Recognized for the work. It doesn't matter what race. It doesn't matter young or old. They are truly recognized for what they do. And this is what God said. If I am not truly recognized for who I am and what I've done, then this is a demonic society and everybody should perish. You do it to yourself. And it tells you about false idols, propping other people up. We talk about stealing intellectual property in that, propping other people up. It is one thing to be an analyst and work behind the scenes, but you sign a contract and get paid for it. And you choose to be an analyst. And they tell you, like the president says, "I have a cabinet." JFK, I have the whiz kids. I go in there and I hash things out with them. And I give them credit. Like McNamara, he started the whole thing with the helicopters. In Vietnam, he got full credit for his innovation, his intellectual property. Fully recognized for his contribution. Lying distorts everything. You're just trying to cover up your incompetence. And that means people are now grandized and become false idols, like Burnham. He made all these plans and did this. That's called structuring, and it is illegal. If they didn't do it, they didn't do it. They do these things to lie, to prop themselves up, to say, "Oh, it already existed." No, it didn't. And you're looking for ways to say, "Oh, like they did in the movie." And I see, "Oh, they did this or that." Like the cop said, "Oh, we recognize you from the video. We scanned it in our driver's license database." I work with cops. I'm not saying it can't change when they get the information, but to say they created it, and that means they pocket their own money. That means they're padding their compensation, and they're patting themselves on the back. They're giving themselves glory that they don't deserve and giving themselves more money. Because this is why the Bible says fair day's labor for a fair day's pay. You need to get your money. But when you steal intellectual property in that, and it goes into the Constitution, the government can't steal your fucking shit for national security, nor can they hold you down. They can buy it from you, but they can't steal it. They say, oh, I want those intellectual property. Here's your $1 trillion, Michael. Okay. And do we have an NDA? Non-disclosure, non-compete? Okay. And if I violate that, well, then you can arrest me. Or maybe it says if you violate, we'll put a bullet through your head. That's fine. As long as it's spelled out. Big difference. Treason came with execution, but they spell it out. It's not a bait and switch process. And it says, we'll send people out and we'll go ahead and put a bullet in your head. So again, it's not out of ignorance. It's a meeting of the minds, and you have a lawyer there and you sign off on it. So again, you know the terms of the agreement. And this is what I tell people in the country. Do you know you can be prosecuted for treason, aiding and abetting an enemy and everything else? Why do you